The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman head football coach Mike Turner, I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier on the Eagles Sports Network. Mike, a frustrating one today at Newberry, lose 23-3. First time held without an offensive touchdown since 2013. Offense moved the ball into Newberry territory 4 times in the first half, couldn't come away with any points, and then stalled out in the second half. What happened today?
Well, it's just a matter of execution. If you can do it one time, you should be able to do it multiple times. It's one of those games where they have a plan. We talked about it earlier. We got a plan on how to attack it. And the key we told our kids is, hey, you have to have a body for a body. That accounts for everybody in the option game. And when you do that, you have a chance to win. And when you don't quite get that assignment fulfilled right there, you put yourself for no gains or yards lost. And in this offense, just like their offense, it's a matter of what you do on first down. We'll go back to that again. And we were doing some great things with the tight end in there. They were making adjustments to that, so we went to the 3-wide deal to do the same thing, essence. And we didn't get as much right there, so we went back to that. But our kids played hard. They played extremely hard. Our defense sucked it up when they really had to keep them out of there. I don't worry too much about the last one. I mean, the kid made a great effort to get open. He was busting his tail to try to make a catch, and the ball pops up. That's part of the game of football. But I'm proud of our kids, and I told them here just a while ago, they're heartbroken, I'm heartbroken, and the main thing right now is that you draw nigh, that you draw closer and closer together. Everybody's with you, everybody's together when you win, but when it's tough times like this, you really got to be united.
One could argue that Carson-Newman's at its best with 2 losses. Past 4 playoff runs have come from 2 lost teams.
Oh, absolutely. It's been that way. It's not a good thing, but it has seemed to work out. So, we were here in this position last year. We were 2-2 and getting ready to play Catawba. So we've got work to do. We've got to cowboy up on some things and get some things fixed. We got to man up. We got to get some guys to be a little tougher in certain positions, and let's go on with it.
Defensively, the effort and the job was there. You hold Newberry to under 260 yards of total offense, a negligible passing game for the Wolves. What did you like out of your defense here today?
Oh, I like the way our defense fights, and they continue to fight. And, they made some big plays on a reverse. We probably had 5 or 6 missed tackles on a reverse play. You take that away, then it is different. And there's things in football, it's one play here, one play there, it makes a big swing on how things go. So we've got to continue to be good tacklers. We're great attackers over there on that side of the football, there's no doubt about it. But those kids played well enough for us to win.
For a 3rd straight year, you failed to score after halftime against Newberry. What is it about second halves against the Wolves that have proved to be so problematic?
I don't know that there is one, to be honest with you. It must be back to the coach. Because what we did at halftime, they made the adjustments we thought were going to be good and working against it. But, hey, there's a lot of things. This is a player's game, and players got to play, and you got to let them play, and you can't worry about them. You've got to let them go at a speed that they're going to make mistakes, but we just got to get a little bit better. We've got to get better as a football team, no doubt about it.
This has been a murderer's row to open up the year with 4 or 5 away from the friendly confines of Berktar Stadium. You go to Catawba next week. Obviously, there's a load to improve offensively from this one, but you did cut down on penalties. What else do you need to get better on as you look toward the Catawba Indians?
I think the biggest thing is we've got to maintain blocks. We had people in the right position to block people today. We've got to maintain the block. We've got to continue to work getting blocking angles so that we can get kids in the open space. And when we did that today, you saw it, we were gashing them. And when we didn't quite get to where we were supposed to be, it looks like nobody did anything. So it goes back. It's not a big en masse. It's a play here, a play there. It's a player here, a player there.
Mike, pleasure as always. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, Adam. Thank you, buddy. And just the folks out there, buddy, we're going to go to work and we're going to get better.
That's Carson-Newman head football coach Mike Turner.